What's good, y'all? It's your boy Kim over here at the Too Easy Podcast. And before we get started with today's video, I just want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Blue Chew. And yes, I know a couple of you motherfuckers out there got ED. It's a little hard to get it up. Can't get that noodle right. Well, fret not no more, baby. We got Blue Chew. Pop a tab or two, and you can go blue, just like me. Oh man, I was trying to be serious with this commercial. Oh my gosh. Try to go hard, motherfucker. I call it the David Goggins. He's always hard. Stay hard, motherfuckers. USA, USA, USA. Oh yeah, man.
Hey, shout out to the USA team. Fuck you, China.
Yeah,
Take it,
yeah,
take it,
yeah. I think he said funky. I heard funky, but but yeah, yeah, no. Team USA was killing it today, man. They killed it yesterday, and they won that gold medal, man. And
Hey, shout out to Noah, man. Hey, Shannon Sharp and fucking Ocho Cinco, y'all better make good on your promise, because the track team showed out.
mm,
Track team showed them out, man. The 4x4, the 4x1, the open
yep.
one, the open two, men and women. We smoked the shit out of Jamaica, man.
Oh,
I like that shit.
yes, sir. Smoked it.
I remember the back in the days, Jamaica used to kick our ass. I was like, man, motherfucker.
Yeah, now that and I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Jamaica's still good either way. I mean, they went silver still in most of those events.
Oh they still right behind us.
So and then
But the
Shakari
actual
Richardson, man, yeah, Shakari Richardson, yeah, that girl,
huh?
yeah, Shakari Richardson too, and excuse me,
No allowed.
yeah,
Yeah.
those mugs are beasts. Shakari, she's so cocky. She was during, I don't know if it was during the 200 or the 100, but she had but they were about to finish, and she looked over at her competition. She's like this,
Oh yeah, she.
like that, and then she turns her neck, which is hard to do during a race. I remember I tried to do that. I'm like, oh. I'm like so fast. You're moving so fast that you try to turn your head. I try to do that too, and you just like, eh,
Nah, no allows did the same thing. He was like,
yeah, yeah. And like I said, I mean, those dudes are talented, and I like the confidence. But I'm like, hey, be happy now, because that 100-yard dash is gonna hurt in the next 4 years. While you have your youth right now, the next 100 is gonna hurt even more. Yo, it's gonna be so tight. Their legs gonna be so tight in the morning.
yeah.
I know they're probably taking an ice bath right now. Still, they still probably haven't stopped taking ice baths out there.
Oh yeah, fucking yeah, man. Shout out to the USA. Uh, overall, man, y'all really came out. Y'all showed your ass,
Oh yeah,
and
they killed it, man. But yeah, going back to Brian and the basketball team though, man, Steph Curry went crazy on that last game, man.
Steph Curry,
Man,
man.
Steph Curry, he dropped 4 bombs in the fourth
You
quarter.
literally have to guard. You literally have to guard Steph Curry in the locker room. Like, you never
You
know.
really can't. I mean, this dude shot a rainbow three. Rainbow three.
And I'm like, how the fuck did he even make that?
Exactly. There was like 3 or 4 of those shots. 3 out of 4 of those shots were like, you should have made that shot.
Yeah,
One,
that was just
yeah,
a breakaway shot.
yeah. One of them was against Wembyana, or what's it called, Wemby.
Yeah, Wemby.
Yeah, I did. I still can't believe he made that. He got that past Wemby. I still can't believe it. But now there was this one where he was double teamed. They double teamed this man, and he just faded back. and popped it. I was like, yo, this boy. I'm saying it right now. Steph Curry is Iron Man. That is the Iron Man of Team USA. USA.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo. So and then at the end of the game, Steph Curry. Yeah, he's been killing these past two games, and people were like, why didn't he get the MVP? Why did it go to LeBron? LeBron's been carrying Team USA for the whole fucking thing.
Tournament.
The whole thing.
The whole tournament.
So I'm like, no, he deserved that. That was well deserved.
Yeah, LeBron carried him since the beginning when he was playing some
Yeah,
nobodies.
and he had to win the game. He had to win it. And so I'm just like, nah, man. They're trying to pit them against each other now. They're like, oh no, Curry should have. It should have been Curry. But I was like, no, Curry played great. Don't get me wrong. He played amazing. He played amazing. But fucking what's called LeBron's been great consistently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All due respect to Curry, any Curry fans out there, LeBron's been consistent with his greatness. You know what I mean?
LeBron been consistent with his greatness every single
Yeah,
game, and then I feel like in these last two games, when Steph Curry went off, you didn't see LeBron try to take the ball away.
yeah,
Nah, he let him have the right. The he had the hot hand. LeBron was like, okay, let me keep
yeah.
feeding him. Let me keep feeding him. You know what
Yeah,
I
he
mean?
couldn't miss, and that was the right thing to do too. Yeah, you always give the ball to the person with the hot hand, and that was the right thing to do. But people over here like they're trying to create all these narratives now. They're like, okay, now we're going back to the NBA where everybody has to fight against each other now. Well, it was thanks to Curry that he saved LeBron's legacy. I mean, and this is his word saved somebody's legacy. It's always his word with LeBron. Somebody came in and saved LeBron's legacy. Somebody else. Somebody came in and saved LeBron's legacy.
Oh, if it wasn't for Ray Allen,
Yeah, it was a regular shot. It would have never saved LeBron's legacy. If it wasn't for Kyrie in that one game, he would have saved his legacy. Well, if it
if it
wasn't
wasn't for
for,
Kevin Love,
fucking, they always try to find some fucking narrative to spin to be like somebody needed to save LeBron. Like LeBron doesn't need
this
saving.
is the reality, man. This is the reality. Everybody hates the GOAT.
Yeah,
You got the GOAT. You got Drake. Everybody hates Drake because he's the GOAT. LeBron. Everybody hates LeBron because he's the GOAT. Tom Brady. Everybody hated Tom Brady because he's the GOAT.
yeah.
Tiger Woods. Everybody fucking hated Tiger Woods.
Oh,
Granted, he did it to himself when he cheated on his wife. But everybody hated him because he was the GOAT.
yeah.
Everybody hates the GOAT. I don't know why is that. I don't know why. When did it become a trend to hate the GOAT, like the top dog, the guy that's doing the best,
No,
the guy
it's
that's
not
the
on.
most.
It's not on people. It's the media. The media has done that to make stories. They can create stories for decades off a person. Because if you bring somebody up all the way up, and that's it, that's all the news. Oh, again, LeBron's great again. No story there. LeBron cheated on his wife. Where? With who? There you go. That's the story we needed.
That's the story we
Michael
needed.
Jordan drunk at the country club.
You started trying to make a story out of the Bronny Jr. in Bronx with the two Paris girls.
Oh yeah.
It was they like them foreign chicks. Oh no, nah, they getting hustled by them.
Yeah.
Like no motherfucker,
That's exactly.
we don't want you American bitches. We don't want y'all.
nah,
Accept it.
nah, nah, and honestly, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. But the thing is, they're LeBron James' sons, so they're always gonna try to fuck with him because they're mad that LeBron James surpassed their expectations. He surpassed it, and they're mad because they were trying to destroy this kid from the very beginning. When Michael Jordan came in, it was like, oh my gosh, he's amazing. We ain't never seen nothing like Michael Jordan. When LeBron came in, he's the chosen one. They put these unrealistic expectations on a 16-year-old kid from Akron, Ohio. And so,
Yeah.
I mean, what? what do you expect? I mean, they're always they've been hated on this man since he was a child. You know what I mean? And they've been losing ever since. Like, hey,
I remember being
yeah,
like, I think I was like, what, like, I want to say I was about 8 years old. The slander people were saying about LeBron. LeBron was a fucking teenager still. Oh yeah, he never gonna be better than Jordan.
oh yeah,
He's 19 years old.
yeah,
How the fuck do you know? I remember I was a kid just hearing that shit. Like we'll be at, like all the guys would be watching like watching the game together and like the cookouts and shit. And I'm just hearing like these older men calling LeBron like, oh he ain't that good. Like, oh, he a one trick pony. All you know how to do is dunk. All he do is post up somebody. You know what I'm saying? Look at him now.
yeah. No, he's the dude, man. I mean, they, the thing is that the thing that most of them won't admit is that he's better, and because to admit that he's better, it means to admit that there's something wrong with themselves. Nobody likes working on themselves. Nobody likes to admit when they're wrong because when they admit that they're wrong, they have to acknowledge it from the inside. Like, hey, maybe I was hating on this man too much. Maybe I was just, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have a conversation with yourself, like, maybe I was just a dickhead. You know, and like I said, it's okay to ask. Like I remember I was a big time asshole. I remember I was hating on I hated the fuck out of Kobe. I remember this one season I
Yeah,
hated the fuck out of Kobe. Man, fuck Kobe. Cause he took my fucking he took my Spurs out of the playoffs. Like,
yeah.
man, fuck Kobe. Fuck you. Bald headed motherfucker. You should have went to jail, bitch. Like I was mad as fuck. Like I didn't give two fucks. I was so mad at Kobe. And then years later, I was so sad when he left. I was like, no, Kobe, you still got at least 2 more years in you. I was like, and that one song came out, what's called the Nike commercial. He did Hating You. That was like the most beautiful commercial I ever seen out of any commercial ever. Like it's excuse me, I don't know if I could play it, but it's the most beautiful fucking commercial I ever seen. And from that commercial on, I was like, man, this man really did it. He was hated by everybody, but he destroyed everybody.
Yeah.
And he won them chips too. And I was like, I can't hate him no more. Like it's like I couldn't hate him because I'm like I realized how many teams he destroyed. Not just my Spurs, but fucking you know this is everybody. Like how many times he destroyed all these teams, and I couldn't help but respect him. And and I actually became a fan. For years, I hated Kobe. I swear I did. I low key liked him, but I hated him at the same time though. I didn't want to let everybody know I like Kobe though, because the dude,
you wanna
you
you wanna
know,
secretly be in the closet. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's a lot of you niggas. A lot of you niggas need to look y'all, because a lot of you niggas y'all be hating, and you secretly like, you know what I'm saying, like them on the side. You like, all right, I just don't want to let nobody know that I'm actually a hating ass nigga, but I really like this motherfucker.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People do that shit, and the thing is, one day y'all gonna self reflect, and y'all gonna be like, all this time, I was just a hating ass
Man,
nigga.
I almost couldn't find it, man. But this shit's amazing.
I could have just appreciated greatness. I could have just appreciated the moment.
Yeah, and I did it. I hate myself for it too, because I'm like, man, now I'm over here looking for highlights of Kobe now. I'm telling you, like I still like if I see highlights on Facebook or some shit, I'm the first one looking for them. You
Yeah.
know, and I'm just like, it's crazy, but yeah. I've been hating you too long to stop now. Would you want to be free? Hey, Phil Rivers. My hate was Paul Pierce. Stronger. Yeah. As you became a habit to me. Hey, he walks off. Yeah. Man, that was the most. That's where that was probably the greatest commercial I ever seen because
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, everybody. I hated the shit out of him, and I was like, yeah, I don't hate you no more, Kobe. I'm sorry. I was in like I had to actually question shit about myself all these years.
that might,
Am I just a hating ass nigga? Yeah,
that's what you don't. When you wake up and realize, oh, I think I'm a hating ass
I'm a
nigga.
hater.
What the fuck? Ain't no way I'm a hater.
Yeah, fucking Kendrick Lamar still hasn't had that epiphany yet, but he soon will. But it hit me it hit me soon too. I was like, man, I've been hating this nigga this whole time. Nah, I, that ain't me. Go Kobe. But yeah, man, I mean, shit, you gotta appreciate greatness, man, when it's here. Because this is the last time you'll ever see that team up ever again. KD,
It's the last
Steph
time you're
Curry.
gonna see LeBron, Steph
Yep.
Curry together. Because the next Olympics is gonna be all y'all people that y'all been praising.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
They
It's
gonna
gonna be up to them, and I ain't gonna lie. Do they have what it takes to, you know, I don't know. We'll see. John Moran,
no,
all them. Like, who's gonna be the leader? Zion Williams, if he stays healthy enough.
no.
Motherfucker,
The leader, I don't know who will be the fucking
yeah.
leader in the next 4 years. Jason Tatum,
Nah, I don't see it.
he can score.
They had him in the bench. He just won an NBA championship. And he was on the bench. He ain't it.
Probably not.
They had to rely on the old heads to carry this team again. Because Steph Curry, KD, what's his name, Bron, all those dudes are old heads. Even Drew Holiday, he's an old head too.
Yeah,
Drew Holiday, what's his name?
motherfucker
AD.
got
I
grudge.
can kind of say AD's old head, kind of. He's on the way of being an old head.
AD's old.
Yeah,
AD old.
yeah,
AD and James Harden.
yeah.
What's the word? They all came in at the same time.
He's on
When
the
was
way of
that?
being an old head. So yeah, no, these dudes they're old now. They're old in the game now. It's like
They came in like '09.
I can't remember to be real. What was it like? Nah, it was like 2012, 13.
I feel like it was before that.
I could be wrong, but either way,
Yeah, dog.
yeah, either way,
This
that's
is the
shit.
last great team y'all ever gonna see,
That's
man.
a great
Y'all need to
team.
appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that greatness, yeah. Cause, really, but yeah, so overall, shout out to Team USA, LeBron James, or Captain America over here helping another team out to win
yeah,
a championship or a gold or whatever you want to call it, and you know Curry coming out dropping bombs on people, dropping bombs on other countries. But yeah, no, shout out to Curry. Appreciate you, dog.
oh,
Fucking
you can't say stuff like that.
yeah, my bad. He's fucking like imagine it was versus Tokyo. That'd be bad. Yeah, just kidding. I love Tokyo. Shout out to all my people out there, man.
We love Japanese bitches.
Oh, I love them. Whew. Yeah, nah, shit. That's where I want to go, man. That's my dream. That's my dream to go to Tokyo. So please, nobody out there in Tokyo, listen to this. Um, what else were we talking about? We talking about you want to talk about a movie? Or talk about Mr.Beast.
Oh, we forgot to talk about Texans.
Oh, the Texas, yeah, Texas out here killing it,
Hey,
man.
shout out to CJ Stroud, dog.
Oh yeah,
Shout out to CJ Stroud, Tank Dell. Shout out to the Texans, the Miko Ryans, the Neil Hunter. Hey, y'all played a hell of a goddamn series, man. And yeah, I can already tell this season's gonna be special.
oh yeah.
Um, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see week 1. Like I'm really excited to see us go on full display week 1
Yeah,
and kill the game because at this point, who can stop us, man?
facts.
We look unstoppable. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, it is the Steelers because the Steelers kind of they kind of like they have a weakness, but
Steelers are
the
packing
Steelers
up,
are
man.
well,
Nah, Steelers are going to be a problem this year.
yeah, they're coached well. The Steelers are coached well. Are they talented? Not as talented as
They,
us,
they,
but
they
they're
got
coached
a
very
lot of
well.
potential in there. They got what's his name, Pickett or Pickens? What was it, Pickens or Pickett?
George Pickens.
Okay, the wide receiver.
Yeah,
So yeah, they got Pickens, and then they got two. They got one Hall of Fame quarterback, Super Bowl winning champion, Russell Wilson, and then you also got what's called a
Najee Harris.
potential Justin Fields. That's right there to pick it up. Like Justin Fields, he is a good quarterback, yo. Do not get it twisted. He is a good quarterback. He was just put in a shitty situation. That's it.
And was figured out.
And he was told, hey, figure this shit out. You do it.
Yeah,
And
not everybody's built to do that.
yeah. And sometimes you actually need help. It's not like you're starting from scratch. Like let's say, like fucking he was on the worst team in the league. He was or second worst team in the league, second or third worst team in the league. That's been bad for almost like what was it like a decade, 15 years almost.
Hmm.
And so that the Bears haven't done shit. He was the first sign of actual progress within the organization, and then they couldn't do anything. They couldn't attract no big name stars because who's gonna want to go to Chicago? It's cold as fuck out there. Then the city is dangerous as fuck out there too.
But my thing is, they invested all this money into fucking what's his name?
Justin Fields,
No, no, not Justin Fields. They invested
Kevin
all these wide
Williams,
receivers. For Keenan Allen,
yeah,
and you got like they start putting a lot of pieces around.
Caleb
Damn, what's
Williams,
his name?
Caleb Williams,
Caleb, Caleb Williams. They start
yeah,
putting all these pieces around Caleb Williams, but they didn't do that shit for Justin Fields. Man, it's kind of fucked up.
yeah. They didn't do it, and it was crazy. And they did it for Trubisky when he was there, Trubisky or whatever the fuck his name is.
They did. They surrounded him with hella
But
talented
he
players.
wasn't. But he wasn't as good as they thought he was.
Oh no,
Nah, but Justin Field is though. Justin Fields is a good quarterback in time. Maybe not this season, but maybe next season. Who knows? Maybe this season too. You never know. He might be the quarterback to turn things around for Chicago. He just might. I mean, not Chicago. Fuck. What's his name? What's the name? The Pittsburgh Steelers. And the thing is, Pittsburgh Steelers were not bad. They're not a bad team. They still went to the fucking playoffs. Did they go to the second round
no,
or first round?
no.
They lost in the first round.
Yeah, yeah, it was the first round.
Okay, cool. But still, they went to the playoffs. They can actually make it to the playoffs with a shitty team. Now
They're well coached.
and now that whole situation in San Francisco right now with Brandon Ayuk, where he actually wants to go to the fucking Steelers. If they land Brandon Ayuk, if they land him, that team's going to be a problem.
I think the trade didn't go through. Something about not sure about the quarterback situation. Um, but Brendan Ayuk has been denying a bunch of teams.
But he said that's the only team he actually wants to play for.
The Steelers.
That's the only team like he's actually showed interest in playing with on one interview. And so, I'm telling you, if he does go to like if they renegotiate something or put something in that actually Brandon can actually, you know, rock to, goes
Yeah,
to the Steelers.
The Steelers they don't move. The problem with the Steelers, right? And this is coming from a Steelers fan perspective, like my cousin.
Yeah,
The Steelers don't move like that. They don't. They're not. They're not gonna make breaking news, top dollar. You're getting paid breaking the record. They're not. They don't move like that.
I mean, true,
They don't
true. But I'm just saying,
trade
if you have
draft.
Brandon Ayuk and you can actually put actually grab a good weapon like Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk's a top 20 wide receiver.
Yeah,
That's a top 20 wide receiver. If you have a chance to get a top 20 wide receiver, you should be jumping on that. Like whatever team you are, however you move, you should be jumping at that. And so it would be smart. It would be a smart move for
yeah.
Brandon because I mean, if he goes because suppose he doesn't feel welcomed, he doesn't feel utilized the way he wants to be utilized. He's not feeling it in San Francisco anymore. He's
That's true.
he's not feeling it, so he's gonna land somewhere. And the place he showed interest was the Steelers. And so, hey, if the Steelers can land him,
With the Brown,
he don't want to play for the Browns. He said it's too cold out there.
it's damn near the same weather.
That's what I'm saying. People are not making it's not making sense anymore. And so he might end up playing the free market or the free agency because I don't think he's resigned yet with the 49ers. He hasn't.
If he played in free agency, I see him going to Dallas.
No, it would be. I mean, it would be a great move for Dallas. But the thing is, I don't think Brandon wants to play with him. On the real, I don't think he wants to play with him. Excuse me.
I see it. I see it
You
going
did?
because CeeDee Lamb holding out.
You said what?
I said CeeDee Lamb is holding out, so they might, he might get out there to fuck with Dallas.
If they get Brandon Ayuk over CD Lamb, that would be a bad switch. I like
Yeah, but CeeDee Lamb wants top dollar. You know what I mean? So it's like,
he he actually deserves it. The way he played last
yeah,
year. I mean, how many receiving yards did he have? He had almost what was it like 1,700?
I don't know, but he had less than Tyreek Hill. So does he deserve to break Tyreek Hill's record or Justin Jefferson's record, or should he be like number three,
No, he should be top five though. He should be top five. Easy.
top five paid?
Top five paid, yeah. He's not he's
Okay,
not better than Devontae Adams. He's just not. Just because Devontae had a bad quarterback doesn't mean he's better. Um, he's not better than Pickens. He's not better than old boy from Steelers. But um, no, CD Lamb's a top five though. He's like right there. He's right there. He's a top five wide receiver.
Oh, you know who I also saw? What's the name? Jordan Love, man. Jordan Love went crazy.
Yeah, Jordan Love's been going good, man. He that team's gonna be that team might be a problem.
Yeah, you might see a Texas and Green Bay
That'll be dope.
matchup. Man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
That'll be dope. He looks like he's getting the hang of it too. He's getting the hang of the whole thing. And so,
Yeah,
and I'm seeing CJ with CJ. I'm seeing him. He has that intensity. He has a certain intensity to him. Like when I saw him throw that pass to Tank Dell for that TD,
yeah.
he had that intensity in
And
his.
Tank Dell, we gotta give Tank Dell his credit, man. Tank Dell's not a one hit wonder.
Yeah, no, he. You see how he ripped off because they grabbed his jersey, he ripped off, and he ran in.
Ripped off. You know what that reminds me of?
Yeah,
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith. Steve Smith
Steve
was
Smith
a dog.
was a dog, man. He will run you over,
This
trip
is
you,
just all.
throw your
Yeah.
ass on the ground, and talk shit to you and score.
Oh yeah, that dude was a dog, man. That dude, he he was always in the wrong place. Like when he won at least win at least one Super Bowl, he was just never at the right spot at the right
Yeah,
time.
he was that.
I remember he went to the
Yeah,
Ravens after they won the Super Bowl, and
yeah.
then I remember he was with the I can't remember if he was injured or not during when Cam Newton, yeah, when the Panthers won the Super Bowl. But either way, nah, man, fucking yeah, he was a dog though. But yeah, CD Lamb does deserve that top five wide receiver money. However, it's like Jerry Jones is trying to fucking reevaluate his locker room like right now. And I don't think he gives a shit about the off season. That's why I say he wouldn't grab Brandon Ayuk. Like Jerry Jones right now doesn't give a shit about the offseason right now. He's just reevaluating his locker room. He's reevaluating his guys right now. I really feel like he's like, hey y'all, so this is the deal. I'm not gonna go after nobody. I'm not gonna grab no one. I'm just gonna clean house if this shit doesn't fall through. Which which is
That's all.
that's probably what's gonna happen. He's probably gonna
Yeah,
clean house.
and he has nobody to blame but himself
Yeah,
because he put this whole team together.
yeah, no, he believed in this team. But the thing is, this team has made him so much money. That's why he didn't. He doesn't feel inclined to trade anybody off. That's why you can have a long lasting career in Dallas. Is because as long as you get people in them damn seats in that $1 billion arena, you good. You always have a job with Jerry Jones. Always have a job. Now, especially if you guys are winning too. Now, if you have a straight losing season, that's a different story. But if you're filling them seats with wins and shit like that, which Dak has been doing, I mean, keep in mind, Dak is not a bad quarterback. Everybody keeps telling me he's a bad quarterback. No, he's a great quarterback. He's a great quarterback.
Oh yeah, he's phenomenal.
He's great.
He's the
He,
he's Tony Romo.
yeah,
Tony Romo level.
yeah, and Tony Romo
A
was
little
a top five.
a little bit better.
Yeah, Tony Romo was a top five quarterback in his day.
Yeah, it's just Jerry Jones doesn't.
Yeah,
He doesn't. He instead of getting like the right guy as the coach, he chose to get Mike McCarthy, a guy he can control.
I mean,
Is what it is. If that's the type of person that you're gonna get to run your team.
yeah. Which honestly, in my opinion, they should have got rid of Mike McCarthy after like 2 years ago. Should have got rid of him 2 years ago.
They should have never hired him, man. And Mike McCarthy's a good coach,
He's a good coach,
but
but the thing is, the playoffs is a different season, and so go ahead, go
yeah,
ahead. Playoffs is a different season,
yeah, that's true.
and so
But he won a Super Bowl.
yeah, and he has a Super Bowl ring to prove it. He's a good quarter. Like everything he has, it's like he invested everything into the regular season, which is where he's going to make his most money, his max profit. And so that's where everybody makes their money is in the fucking regular season. But what's called he doesn't have to win the Super Bowl though. He wants to. Excuse me.
But he already won it.
But he doesn't need to. And I think he does want to win the Super Bowl before he retires and hangs it up. But at the same time, it's not something that's like really nerve wracking for him. You feel me? And so right now he's at the age right now. He's probably going to be retiring soon. In the next 2-3 years, he's probably not going to be a part of the Cowboys organization anymore. At least as far as being the face and coming in and out. Like, Jerry Jones, he's just trying to get a Super Bowl before then. But I think he really wants to. I think he wants to get a Super Bowl, but he's not tripping if he doesn't, because he's making so much money. I think he's just getting as much money as he can before it's just time to go.
I mean, it's the most expensive franchise in the world.
Yeah, and so
That was Cowboys.
he's probably gonna want to sell it. I bet you he sells the team.
If he sells the team right now, he gets $7 billion.
Is that what?
If he sells the Cowboys right now, he gets $7 billion, or I think it's more than that now. It's worth more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's worth more.
It's a multi-billion-dollar franchise.
That sounds about right.
It was worth $2 billion when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Like the Cowboys was worth $2 billion when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And now it's multi-billion.
Yeah. So what's called? Yeah. No, Jerry Jones, he knows what he's doing. That's why he doesn't care. Like he says all the time, he wants to make a Super Bowl. Everybody wants to win a Super Bowl, of course. No, nobody's going out there to just be a one round exit. Of course not. But thing is, he doesn't give a fuck.
Unless you're Roddy White.
Yeah, like fucking that motherfucker didn't give a fuck either.
Unless you're Roddy White, you purposely throwing games.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker. But yeah, no, he he doesn't give a fuck. He's making money now. He's cool. He doesn't really need it. And so this is what I say about the Cowboys, man. They're a regular season team, man. They're just filling them seats, paying them bills, and running $1 billion, you know, a bit over $1 billion organization. And so fucking they're just making money. That's it. That's all it is. Make money over there, smile, wave, have sex with a couple Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, and move on. Just live a good life. That's what you do as a what you call it, as a football player. If you want to go to the Cowboys, you're going there to be you're going there pretty much is to put on a show. That's showtime over there. That's really it.
It's a show.
That's the Dallas WWE type shit. Like it's what it is. It's WWE out there. So he doesn't really give a fuck. He's Vince McMahon. As long as he's making money, he doesn't give a fuck. But anyways, let's keep it pushing. Shout out to my Texans though. Hey, we about to get there, baby. We about to get there. Let's get this ring, baby. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get to the fun part. What's called damn tech, not the text, but my dog finally watched Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah, man. Just got back from watching Deadpool Wolverine movie. Uh, hey, it was a decent look. I am happy for the Marvel for the MCU for getting away from that bullshit political women's rights,
Agenda.
all this bullshit. Yeah, agenda. I'm so happy that we got away from that because I was like, God damn, I haven't been to the movie theater to watch a Marvel movie in years since like Endgame. Yeah, I haven't been to the movies since Endgame, man. Because I'm like, God damn, I don't want to fucking like. I even skipped out on Guardian of the Galaxy, and I love Guardian of the Galaxy, but I was just so tired of the political bullshit being stuffed down my fucking
Yeah.
eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or throat. But it's like, dude, it's so refreshing. Um, Getting a movie that is you're making fun of everything. You're making fun of anything and everything.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. No,
It is.
it's
It was a gory. I would say it was a gory movie. It's a very gory movie. There's a lot of blood, a lot of broken shit. So definitely, if you're a woman, you're probably not gonna like this movie.
no.
uh,
Some of you ladies are gonna like this movie. Like you ladies, like if you could get past the jokes, you're gonna like this
yeah.
movie. Especially if you're looking at this in the screen, motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
That motherfucker was shredded. I was like, damn.
yeah. He was.
And he's at 50.
Now they showed that one scene where it was like him with the bike, and I was like, who? Which Logan is this? What the?
Oh yeah,
What the fuck was he that?
where he's like going to different universes and shit.
Yeah,
Caught me
yeah,
off guard as the short keen Wolverine.
oh yeah. That shit caught me out. I was like, whoa.
I was like that, but that's actually common accurate Wolverine though. That's Wolverine for real, for real.
Oh, that's how short he actually is.
Yeah, that's exactly how he is. What's good, D? You know that. But fucking yeah, no, that's literally fucking Logan's actual height. He's like 5'2", 5'3" in the comics. Actually, he's like more animalistic and shit. But yeah, no, for fucking Calvin, Also, spoiler alerts if y'all haven't seen the movie and shit. Go watch the movie, but it's been like 2.5 weeks now. If you haven't watched it by now, then the fuck you doing with yourself?
If you ain't watched by now, fuck you. Go watch that damn movie, man.
On the real,
It's a good ass. It's a good ass goddamn movie, man. Ain't no fucking bullshit going on with that women rights shit, man. It's just a movie
it's refreshing.
that's straight comedy, fucking violence. There's a lot of violence. I'll tell you that.
It's
It is a lot of violence.
amazing. Yeah, especially if you're a sociopath, you're definitely gonna love this movie.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
but yeah, no, he definitely, especially if you're fucking, you go to the range every fucking weekend and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, fucking murderous tendencies. Do you think RDJ should have been? Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. That'd be like our ending. But but no, he overall amazing movie. I've been seeing like they're trying to do the behind the scenes thing right now. Like I don't know if you heard, but supposedly on the extended version when they release the DVD, it's gonna be like 3 hours of just extra footage of them just fucking around and shit on set. Just it's gonna be funny as fuck. It's Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are funny as fuck. Hugh Jackman's still killing it at 55 fucking years old as Wolverine. And was it Ryan Reynolds? He's like 47, 48. Like these guys are in their 50s pretty much, and out here,
Pound and liquor.
yeah, on the real,
Fucking alcoholics. The alcoholic jokes was fucking hilarious,
on
man.
the real.
That shit was fucking. That was like a modern day Marine.
Yeah,
That was a modern day Marine drinking like that and still performing.
yeah, bro. That on the real, that's literally what it is.
Was having withdrawals, nigga. Yeah. He was like, hold on, hold on. He's like, oh no, that's rubbing alcohol. He was like, oh. He was like, all right, fuck your liver.
Yeah, fuck you. I was like, oh yeah, he said fuck you, living.
Like, fuck your liver.
Yeah, shout out to all my army guys too. I know you fucking assholes are alcoholics too. Shout out to my boys. Fucking yeah, I remember there's a sergeant I was cool with. Not gonna say his name, but you know who you are. This dude, yeah, he was sergeant. Remember I came to his room. They're like, Barco, go get Sergeant such and such. He's not answering his call. I was like, Roger, Sergeant. And I go to his room. Motherfucker is slamming down the Jack Daniels. I was like, hey, Sergeant. He's like, hey, why the fuck you in my room? And I was like, Sergeant, it's PT time. What the fuck you doing? He's like, oh, it's not fucking PT time, motherfucker. It's 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Sergeant, it's 5:30 a.m. He's like, you're fucking.
What the fuck?
He's like, you fucking lying. No, I'm not. Oh fuck. He's trying to put his clothes on. He's like, because he can barely walk. He was like, he was wobbling to the formation.
Yeah.
Fucking throwing up on his shirt and shit. Hey, he's Derek. He said, "Yo, if I audition for Marvel, what position would I get?" Probably the same position I would get. Man, I would say Mr. Fantastic, but I think Fantastic's too skinny. It has to be like a plus size superhero. I think.
Hey, I fuck with Blade, man.
Oh, shit. Yeah, my bad. Shit. I forgot we.
I can't believe they brought back Blade, man. That shit was crazy, dog. Blade, bro. I know. I'm gonna tell my dad, because I know my dad hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
My dad was obsessed with fucking Blade, man.
Shit, everybody was, man. He saved the Marvel comic. Like, people don't realize what Blade did for the Marvel Universe. Like, I'll get back to you, Derek. I got you. My bad, dog. I know I have a superhero in mind. I just can't remember his name. Fucking, yeah, no, my dad was obsessed with Blade, too. He had all the movies and shit. Everybody was. He saved Marvel cinema forever. Like, or not forever. Well, pretty much forever. Rest of history. And from the 90s. They're about to sell it off. They're about to sell Marvel. Like, Marvel was at a tipping point where they weren't making any money off it. The comic books weren't selling. Usually they made a movie because they were trying to sell comic books. They did the same thing with Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire.
Back in the day, it was all about DC.
Yeah, nobody really gave a fuck about Marvel. They made old, they did old shit for it or whatever, but it wasn't working. They're trying to do Marvel. That shit didn't work. LeBron James to save America. But yeah, they did everything in their power. They're gonna sell it off. And I think what's his name, Spider-Man, almost bought the rights to, like, they were so all over the place that Michael Jackson almost bought the rights to Spider-Man so he can play him in the movie. Like, no bullshit, that almost happened. Bullshit you not. And after the success of Blade, X-Men came out. Because they weren't gonna let X-Men come. They weren't gonna let X-Men go. So the reason we have any movies today is because of Blade.
Mm,
Because of Blade. If Blade didn't go through, if Blade wasn't a success as it was,
yeah,
then it was over. The Marvel universe was done. So because of Blade, we're here now talking about Deadpool and Wolverine, and not to mention Ryan Reynolds, the man who gave Ryan Reynolds his big blockbuster start. Even though the movie was kind of dog shit, still gave him a big blockbuster start because Ryan Reynolds was So on Blade 3, Ryan Reynolds on Blade 3, and so Blade so Blade 3 was trash, but it still made some money. But that was it for the franchise.
yeah,
And so and then so the story goes the reason why Wesley Snipes kind of got blackballed from Hollywood. The story is
yeah.
that he was difficult to work with, and he was forcing people on set to call him Blade instead of Wesley and shit like that. Like that. That's how it was. Like you had to. He wouldn't even talk to the director because him and the director got into like a shoving match and almost fought each other. And so it was that bad. And so people were saying for years that he was hard to work with and this and that. And then there's another story that comes out years later because nobody was giving Wesley Snipes acting auditions anymore or anything like that. And so he was pretty much done in Hollywood for a minute. And then another story comes out saying that the director and the writers of the movie Blade Trinity, they changed the script that Wesley had put on for the movie because Wesley was like an executive producer for that movie, I think, or some shit like that. And they changed the movie. Fucking like halfway through the fucking movie shoots, they're like, yeah, we feel like this is gonna be a better shoot because they're trying to make the movie PG-13 for all audiences and shit like that. And they fucked with the script supposedly, and that's why him and the fucking director got into it. He's like, I'm not gonna. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean
gonna.
that makes sense because Blade is not meant to be no PG
Yeah,
13
it's not.
movie.
And so
It's not. It's like Deadpool. Deadpool's meant to be rated R. Blade meant to be rated R. Wolverine technically, but I can see how they can make it PG 13.
yeah, and so it was
That
like
movie's not.
for
Not really a quarter mouth.
no, and then for a long time everybody was saying that he had a problem with Ryan Reynolds too because Ryan Reynolds was making jokes on the movie too. And so, but it turns out at the end that they've been best friends this whole time.
Yeah.
And so, that's why he was on the movie, which actually makes sense. It was just like the producers and all the people at the studio changed the movie and fucked with the whole script and shit. That's why the movie was dog shit.
So Disney got rid of Fox and they got rid of who else? Like who? Like they got rid of their board of directors, and that's why everything's kind of like working its way out. Everything's
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. The Fox superhero universe or Marvel universe is done. It's officially what's it called? Marvel Studios now. Marvel MCU. Let's see. Let's see the chats. Let's see what the old boy's talking about. He said, "Who's the best Spider-Man in your opinion?" Cuzzo and DP or
Tobey Maguire was
yeah, Tobey
to
was gonna
me
be the best.
was the closest
Yeah, Tobey.
to Spider Man.
Yeah, Toby was the best Spider-Man. I ain't gonna lie. He really
Yeah,
was. Like he,
little British ass motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, he fucking did his thing.
yeah. Now the movie, like I said, the greatest Spider-Man movie of all time was the Tom Holland No Way Home.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the greatest
yeah,
Spider-Man movie of all time.
that's the greatest movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Spider-Man movie, yeah,
but
but like
the
the
acting and
greatest,
the Spider Man compared to the comics, I give that to Tobey Maguire. I think he really
yeah,
like put himself in the role
yeah.
and became
He was getting shitted on the whole movie. Peter Parker gets shitted on the entire movie. Life just shits on Peter Parker with no toilet
yeah,
paper, no wet wipes. Just a dry,
yeah,
nasty shit. Just dumps on Peter Parker every scene. his
Yeah.
fucking girlfriend's kissing other dudes in the fucking movies. Fucking, I don't even know how many times that happened. Each movie kisses like a different guy, and so
God damn.
yeah, because what did she kissed the bully in the first movie, or she's fucking around with the bully in the first movie. Then in the second movie, she's fucking James Jonas Jameson's son, the astronaut. She's fucking him. They got married, and she was so evil. And I think she's like the true villain of this story. I think people don't really realize like Mary Jane. I think is the main villain of Peter Parker's story. Not Spy. I feel like she's the main fucking villain. She fucks other dudes and then goes back to Peter.
Fucks him on the movie.
Yeah,
Like,
and she
and you just like that fucks with everybody's head too. It fucked my head. I was like, God damn.
like dog, leave her alone.
This motherfucker.
Like it was crazy. Like he could have left her alone. And what's
Yeah.
his name? And on the third movie, fucking Green Goblin's son, what's his name? James Franco's over here tonguing his girl. Like other niggas are getting with his girl before him. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And so, man, that's why I was like, I feel like she's the true villain of the movie, Mary Jane. And I hate how everybody ignores it. They just let it go on by. It's just Peter. Whatever. Like, forget about. He said, you talk about Mary Jane or the 956. But yeah, nah, yeah, bro. Nah, Toby's the goat though. I ain't gonna lie. Toby's the goat. Spider Man. Bro, I feel a Batman and Spider Man crossover would be badass. Yeah, but DC and Marvel won't allow it. Different universes, but it'd be cool. See them team up. Nah, a better team up would be Deadpool and Spider Man. Deadpool and Spider Man would be a better team up. Not gonna lie to you. Matter of fact, what's the name? Wolverine was supposed to be teaming up with Spider Man in the Spider Man 2 movie. I don't know if you all knew that. Spider Man 1.
You said Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine was supposed to be there, but on the day of the shooting, he forgot his costume, and they just kept the regular story in there because X Men was hot and popping back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
That was the hot thing. So they're like, oh shit, throw him in there. Let's do a little crossover. And so, nah, but honestly, if it was Batman versus Spider Man, I think Spider Man would win just because he has Spidey senses.
I don't think so.
You don't think Spider Man would win?
Nah, I think Batman's more prepared.
If he has prep time. But the thing is, Spider Man's also genius.
The only people that are good at beating Batman are people like the Joker, where
Yeah,
he's not planning anything.
yeah,
The Joker is just going with the flow.
yeah.
He's just doing what comes next. What makes sense. That's why the Batman has so much of a hard time with the Joker, because it was just like everything was
Yeah, he's
unpredictable.
just an agent of chaos.
Yeah,
He's an agent of chaos. There's no order in chaos. And so,
yeah. There's no order in
yeah,
chaos.
fucking,
So, but when it comes to like a person like Spider Man, he's gonna make a plan, and Batman's gonna have 7 million contingency plans. You know what I'm saying? Like he could take down. He almost took down Superman in that one movie,
yeah. The thing
but
is, like,
that's
Spider Man. I don't know, man. There's something about Spider Man, but I don't want to get too deep into it. But fucking,
yeah. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole.
yeah, that's too much of a rabbit hole. I feel like I'll nerd out. I turn too much of a nerd.
Like, we're about to talk about Goku.
Well, actually, if you look at subchapter 6 on the comic book series issue 5, nah, I'm not gonna do all that. But
Nagato's Rinnegan.
you see how Naruto here, he does the Renegon. He's like, Naruto doesn't do the Renegon. Yeah, he did. He did on subchapter 5-6. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, no, But yeah, Batman. I agree with Dominican Poppy. Maybe yeah, because he could take on Superman too. Though that's the thing too. So not gonna get into it. But going on, no, Deadpool and Wolverine was going back. Amazing movie. The cameos they had what's his name, Patch Wolverine. They had comic book accurate Wolverine. They had Omega Wolverine, where he lost his hand and only had one side claw. That shit was amazing to see that in real life. They had what's his face, the Calverine, and then they had Hulk versus Wolverine. That's the movie I want to fucking see. That movie right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I remember that comic. Oh my goodness, Hulk versus Wolverine.
We ripped him in fucking half.
Yo,
That shit was fucking crazy. Seeing that shit as a kid. Nah, have you seen the cartoon? The cartoon's amazing.
yeah, the cartoons are made. That's what I had. I had the cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon's amazing. Like it's
I had the DVD. That shit was fucking
yeah, or
amazing.
animated, or when they're playing when they're
Yeah,
Marvel didn't give a fuck back then because, like I said, it was still we didn't know what direction they were going. This is before Mickey Mouse bought Marvel, so nah, dog, it was amazing and fucking yeah, that scene that comic the way fucking Hulk ripped fucking Logan in half. That shit was crazy. He regenerated and shit. I was like, yo, but nah, they were cooking on this one. They cooked on this movie, and you saw a little glimpse of it, and I'm just like, yo, they need to go back to that one scene right there, and fucking Hugh Jackman pay him $100 million. Hugh Jackman, we need you to do this movie. Here's $100 million. Mark Ruffalo, here's $20 million. Please
yeah,
come back, and that movie would easily make $1 billion. Easily,
easy.
easily. I'm telling you, Marvel, I'm giving you the tools. You do not have to go woke. You don't have to go woke anymore. And the thing is, Marvel is behind the scenes firing all the woke producers and directors and shit like that. And the writers, all the woke shit, they're getting out the door since the success of Deadpool and Wolverine. So they're throwing it out the door already, which is amazing. I'm glad they're doing it. Because, I mean, I'm tired of all this woke bullshit. It did not work. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
It did not work. You lost a lot of fans.
Lost a lot of fans. Yo,
You lost a lot of fans. A lot of super. Well, I was never a super fan, but I was just like a fan.
yeah.
So you lost me because I wasn't committed from the start.
Oh,
So
I
people
was.
like me, they're really like I'm into Marvel movies, but I'm not like committed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you lost me. I was like, fuck this. I'll go to DC.
Yeah, no, it ended with Endgame for me. Like I said, I tell everybody to this day,
Yeah, Endgame. That was
Endgame,
it.
it ended for me. I was done. But then I heard about the whole multiverse and they're going to do a Secret Wars and shit. Dr. Doom's coming in. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's go. But then, which we'll get to, I got you, cuz. What's called, yeah, and I was hyped for it. I was so hyped for that shit.
Yeah,
But then what's called they started going woke, man. They started playing these identity politics. They started playing with fucking with the woke shit. You know, everybody's saying go woke now. That's a woke thing and everything. You gotta go woke, y'all. Like motherfucker, that shit was when they started that shit. Go woke was because police were killing black people left and right, and nobody was. It wasn't televised and shit like that. That's the fucking that's why it was done. It's because of people of color weren't being represented or weren't being talked about on TV. Black kids dying, or even black on black crime wasn't even being talked about.
yeah.
And we're wondering
And
why.
then it just spiraled,
Yeah.
and it just spiraled into other
And then
shit, and
it
then
turned into a
somehow
trend.
uh,
And it turned
it
into a
turned
trend.
into a trend,
Yeah,
and then somehow the colors of the rainbow adopted the trend,
yeah.
and then it just started fucking everything up.
Okay, so
Like, at that point, it just fucked everything
yeah,
up.
and then now all companies like Hollywood already said like you actually have to have people of color in your movies, not because the story is good, just because now. Like that's a rule
Yeah,
now in Hollywood, and so
yeah,
he's like,
which is bullshit.
it's stupid. You should have people of color if it fits the narrative or the story. or if that
Yeah.
person's just good, too good of an actor to not pass up. You feel me?
Yeah.
But let's see. What do y'all think about Avengers coming out 2026? I don't think it will be good.
I'm excited because we're going in the right direction.
Oh, yeah, I think Marvel's
I'm
back.
excited, but I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. I'm a
Yeah.
little confused.
So it's a
I don't know what's
yeah. So it's actually a thing that Tony Stark becomes a variant of Doctor Doom. So that's actually
going on. A variant?
a variant. Yeah, a variant. So in some universe, there's a variant of Doctor Doom that's actually Tony Stark, and so
Oh, okay, makes sense now.
yeah, and so but they're saying he's not the actual Doctor Doom though. The actual Doctor Doom will reveal himself during the Avengers movies and shit like that. They will actually reveal himself of our universe. And so supposedly the Tony Stark variant went around killing other universes. He's been destroying other universes and shit like that. And so that's like his thing. So that's the reason why I don't even think it'll be good. Everything's woke turns, but woke is now all about rainbow people, and why can't they just stick to their own thing? I mean, my thing is, I don't care what you do and how you do it, as long as it fits the story or the narrative. If it does not fit the story or the narrative, what the fuck are you doing putting into kids movies? What the fuck are you doing it do put it into sports? What are you doing it put it into media? If it does not fit the narrative or the story, leave it the fuck out. Make it a separate.
Leave it the fuck out.
Yeah, that's my thing. Leave it the fuck out. I don't give a fuck about your agenda. I do not care. I really don't. I want to pretend like I care. I really do. I can pretend like I care so I don't have to get canceled, but really, overall, I don't. I really don't care. And so yeah, like I said, no offense to any people too. No offense to to people or not, nothing. I just don't care. You're not
Yeah.
gonna shove. You're not gonna lecture me about what You're not gonna lecture me on what's right or wrong or what's morally correct or what's morally incorrect. Like I don't get my
Yeah.
moral. I don't get my moral
No,
from you.
call it what it
Yeah,
is. You're not gonna lecture me on your fucking
yeah,
opinion.
that's your
Now, if
opinion.
you got a fact to talk about,
Yeah,
if you got a factual statement, I'm ready to listen.
exactly.
But you're not gonna lecture me about a you're not gonna lecture me about a fucking opinion. I am not here for that.
Exactly. I'm not. You're not gonna come in and lecture me and be like, "No, you gotta say this and that." I'm like, I don't have to say shit. I don't gotta say shit. I've been saying this for years. Now it's offensive to somebody like I say, like if it's somebody I care about, somebody I'm cool with and I respect, and they're like, "Hey, listen, this is how I want it
Yeah.
said. Can you work with me?" I'll be like, "Hey, I got you, dog. I'll never say that again."
Yeah.
And
For
I'll move
sure.
on. Like I said, I can compromise, but don't be a dick about it. Don't get a dick in my face because I'm gonna whip out my dick and be a bigger dick. You feel me? And so, all right. Anyways, moving on. But yeah. So yeah, and I see you, Cuzzo. Yeah, no, like I said, it's everything. That's why, like, I stopped going to the movies. I stopped fucking around with a lot of things. Like these past couple years, I've actually gone back to the movies. I've taken my family to go see movies. I ain't gonna lie, most of them been dog shit. Most of this movies been dog shit. But I was happy to spend time with my family and do this and that with them. And yeah, no, I'm not. We don't get quality anymore. Now it's just, hey, I believe in this. Now you gotta believe it. You feel me? Like it's like I believe in this. Now you have to believe in this. If you don't believe in this, I'm gonna cancel you, or you're a bigot. And not to mention most of these studios blame their fans now. There's a thing now. They blame the audience now on why shit fails. It's crazy. We're living in such a weird generation now where they blame the audience. They blame other the fucking. It's weird.
We live in a generation where it's
It's
not
crazy.
eh, ownership is not a thing.
Yeah.
Like just owning up to like your own mistakes, owning up to okay, maybe I fucked up.
Yeah.
Or like maybe they just
Yeah.
maybe people are not receptive to my opinions.
Yeah.
You know
And not.
that's
Yeah.
every generation we live in is like Nah, let me just put the blame on them because they don't rock with me. They don't rock with me because they don't rock with me. It's like when your friend starts a business and then you just like he's not selling you on the business. He's like, yo, can you just buy my product because it's me? It's like, no, bro, you gotta sell me on this shit, man.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
can't I can't do it. You gotta sell me on this
Yeah,
shit.
like it's like same
So
thing about voting for a president. Shit, you're not those don't vote for a president because of their background and ethnicity or anything like that. I mean, vote for the policy, see what they actually stand for. A lot of people fell for that bullshit back in '08. They fell for that bullshit. Not saying anything bad about Obama. I actually liked Obama. I ain't gonna front. I actually liked.
yeah,
I liked Obama. I ain't gonna front. That's my dog. I can't front with him. That's my dog. I can't hate on Obama. But still, let's keep it real. Why do we all vote for him?
we all voted for it because he's black.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, we keep it real.
a real
We keep it real.
keep it real. Take it a buck.
Yeah, he black. I'm black. I'm vote for black man. But but yeah, he. But that's what it was, and so it's the same thing here. You're just doing this because you're just putting this there because just to put it there. Like they're just putting a image out there into the world and saying, "Here, no story, no reason why, no who, where, what, nothing. Just here, be tolerant, and you have to abide by what we say. And so, if not, it's your fault. And if y'all don't buy tickets, it's your fault, and we can just shift the blame to the audience. And I'm like, and Hollywood's wondering why this shit's failing. I mean, the Indiana Jones movie flopped. The fucking Marvel's movie flopped. They hired these actors. I don't know if y'all remember, but they hired these actors to go watch the movie and
Yeah,
come out and say this was the most amazing movie ever of all time. I almost
yeah.
cried in the middle of the movie. It's like, bitch, you didn't fucking cry. Stop fucking lying.
Yeah, bullshitting ass
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah, fucking they.
Of course you gonna cry when it's you.
It was the most amazing. It was the most amazing thing I ever seen. It was so powerful. I choked up a little bit. It's like shut the fuck up, bitch. You know your ass didn't fucking do any of that shit. All right, cuz let's see. Let me ask y'all and with this one then. Once the podcast gets big, if they offer big money to promote a certain agenda, would you give in? I'd rather stick with what I believe in than follow the money. It depends. Now, if they say it depends,
If it's the colors of the rainbow, I'm out.
yeah, nah, I wouldn't. Like I said, well, I draw a line at kids. Like my thing is, yeah, so yeah, yeah, nah, I draw a line at kids, but I will say, I ain't gonna lie, I will sell out. They're like, listen, we want you to vote for Kamala Harris and promote anything for Kamala Harris. Like I ain't voting for her. We got $10 million right here for you, Mr. Barco, and we also have another $10 million here for your co-host. Would you would you reconsider and tell your fan base to vote for her? I'd be like, I'll be sweating. Hey, you throw a decent amount of money at any motherfucker, they'd be like this. They gonna give that stare like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I might buckle. I ain't gonna lie, I kept it real. I think I had this conversation. We had this conversation about a month ago ish.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a buckle. Like they say, throw 100,000. Nah, I'm good. $1 million. Nah, I'm good. But yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. Like the thing about politics is, it's not even about politics. It's about who has the money and who has the power, who has the bigger stick. It's really just that's really all it is. It's just like, hey, I'll pay you this money. You believe in this, and that's really what the politics game is. It's whoever is sponsored most or more, and who has the bigger following, who has the more media, who has more attention. And it's not even about their policies anymore. It's just about who's going to be the bigger face, who's going to be the bigger person to come in and be popular amongst the people. Whether it's good or bad, doesn't even matter. Because, like I said, if Kamala Harris came right now and said, "Hey, Ruben, it's me, Kamala. Is your auntie Kamala?"
For you, baby.
I don't even know if she's black. Motherfucker say she Indian. Motherfucker say she black. I don't even know if she's black or not. But fucking, is your auntie Kamala? You want? I got $10 million here for you, baby. So you want it? I only take it, Kamala, if you take off that dress. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get some Secret Service is gonna be on my ass. They gonna arrest me. Be like, get off me, get off me. Hey, it was a fair question. It was a fair question. Ah, I'm gonna be in the back of it. Y'all ain't never gonna see me again.
Yeah, you have to be in the back of an Escalade.
Bitch. Hey, Kamala, I believed you was black. I never said you was Indian. Whoever said that was lying. Oh man. Shit.
Barco.
My cousin out here, he funny, cuz. But yeah, no, on the real though, I ain't gonna lie. It depends. Like if there's some crazy money thrown at me, Kamala 2024.
Nah, I won't. Nah, like we won't. So we won't like take it as far as like
Yeah.
the agenda, the color of the rainbows, or I would
Don't
say,
line up. I ain't gonna lie. If there's some bearded motherfucker in a dress that walks up to the house in high heels, hey Ruby, hey Ruby, yeah, he even does a sound,
ding dong,
hey Ruby,
ding dong.
can say can we talk? I don't know you, so I got some I got some money for you. He's like, I want to put this flag on your house, and I want you to have this rainbow appear on each video of yours. It's like, hey, hell no, get the fuck off my property. Are you sure? And he goes like this, you sure? He starts shaking. And I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm sure, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, man, before my neighbors get the wrong idea. Okay, Ruben, what I would have given you $20 million.
Show me the money.
Oh, show me the money first.
Just a flag, right? Just a flag. Ain't got to mean nothing though.
Shit. Are you sure? I'm like, hey, yeah, come in, man. Go in. You put your high heels over there on the side, man. Go make yourself at home, man. Woman, she, just start fucking up. they, there, start saying there, right?
Hey, there, go sit over there on that there couch.
There, right? There. In the past tense, right? Man. Okay, so yeah, she's black when it's convenient for her, coming from poly science major. uh, yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean,
I don't know if y'all seen, but if y'all seen if y'all seen one of those, what do they call them? Like the little pep rallies, I guess. Pep rallies. She had Megan Thee Stallion out there shaking hands.
That was the most ratchet fucking. I felt so embarrassed for black people. I was like, that wasn't it.
Yeah, I was like, what are we doing?
But they the most. They associate ghetto with black people. That's the thing. That just showed me right there. You associate ghetto with black people. When they went to Cardi B last time, fucking who or what's his name? Fucking Kamala Harris went to Cardi B. It's like, bitch, she is not there. She's not black. She's not there to fucking. They had her for Cardi B there for Juneteenth or some bullshit like that. She,
She's Dominican.
she ain't black. Fucking.
She's Dominican.
But no, she's Puerto Rican. Yeah, she's Puerto Rican.
Well, you know, they're all the same. We're all like,
Eh,
you know,
but still kind of not.
they're all African. They all African descent.
African look like, Dominicans. Okay, they get,
If you tell a Puerto Rican they're not black, they will take offense to it.
yeah.
Tell them that. I told it. I told a Puerto Rican that. And he was like, "What do you mean? Yes, I am." I'm like, "Okay, all right, calm down there.
Actually,
All
I
right."
mean, you're not white, so that's good. I mean, so I mean, I guess, I mean,
My bad. You're not directly from
you're not,
Spain. You know,
you're not
it's
white, mother.
very.
But still, like, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, and then my blackness gets tested too. Shit, I'm only half black. And so, yeah, she grew up in an Indian household. Okay, so cousin Izzy. So she grew up in a full Indian household. Look at how she switches up her accent at rallies and predominantly black communities. I'll send you. I don't know. I already see all this. I already see all that because like because I see the videos of her claiming to be East Asian, to come in from India. How does it feel to be the first vice president, Indian vice president, this and that? She, it's back and forth.
She diverse.
My thing is this motherfucker locked up so many black people. That's my thing. This motherfucker when she was a fucking prosecutor, you know how many black people she locked up? And not to mention there was this black inmate on death row that
Bitch, all niggas.
it was crazy. She had what's called she had evidence of a fucking a death row inmate that could have been freed before he got killed. I can't remember if he died or not. I hope he lived and they exonerated him. But she held on to the evidence that could have exonerated a death row inmate. This nigga's on death row. He's about to die and shit. And so fucking supposedly she held on to the evidence. Now, did she hold on to it to the point where he died? I don't know. It's crazy seeing people are like, why would she do that? Is it because she's a prosecutor? Prosecutors make money, or they build up a reputation. Yeah. So she built up a reputation on putting people in jail and prison. So the more people you put in prison or in jail, and the more time you give them, she was giving out like 10, 20 years like candy. Yeah, we want to put them in for 10 years just for stealing, alcohol from the store. You're like, yeah, we're giving 10 years. Just for some shit like that, some fucking jovial shit like that, bro. Like, nah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not putting my politics out there, but at the same time, nah. Now, like I said, if she comes in here in a bikini with a fucking suitcase of $10 million, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I might buckle. I might buckle.
Like, come on, baby, sit your ass over here. Come on.
Come on, man. Let's make it quick. Let's make it quick. He's like, is this the thing you gave George Wallace? It's the same bikini you wore with George Wallace, the mayor of San Francisco. She was his mistress.
Oh,
He
damn.
used to use taxpayers' money to buy her like fucking luxury cars and her own fucking luxury apartments and shit in San Francisco.
Oh, she got princess treatment.
Oh yeah, but all provided by the taxpayers of San Francisco. But yeah. Oh, my cousin said she slept her way to the top. I didn't say it. I try to stay away from politics. Though. I'm sorry. I try to stay away. I know I can get into it, but I know I kind of got into it, but I try to stay away. But let's try to end it. All right, man. Anyways, see you, Cuzzo. Take care of yourself, man. Much love. But but yeah, nah. So let's end it with the Mr.Beast shit, man. Shouldn't be more than a couple minutes after that. So again, my my message out to YouTube and YouTubers out there, big YouTubers, we're no names, and nobody knows who the fuck we are. We're nobody, and so my message to you, big YouTubers, I said this a couple times already. What the fuck is it with you and kids, dog? Like on the real, like, what the fuck is it with you and kids? Like, why can't you leave the kids alone? Like, there's women your age or women of age over the age of 18, 21, that would do the same thing. I'm like, it's mind boggling to me. You guys make millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars per stream or some shit like that, and you guys are out here fucking messing with kids. Like, so going back to the Mr.Beast shit. So it turns out one of his old coworkers, somebody that used to be on his videos and shit, dude, he always wore a mask too, which is weird. But it turns out he was a sex offender and
A child sex offender or
child
just
sex offender,
regular sex offender?
messing around with a kid between the ages of what was it like fucking. It was weird. It was between the ages of 1 to 11 or some shit like that. Nasty motherfucker. And so some shit like that. I'm a little hazy on the info, but still, yeah,
That's worse than the last. The last dude, the girl was 17, confirmed 17, and he just kept fucking with her.
yeah.
Which she's 17. She's 1 year away from
Oh,
18.
with the Cody Co shit, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably of the mindset like, okay,
But he was
shorty
drunk
gonna
at
be
the time though.
18, huh?
He was drunk at the time though during that shit.
Oh, he was drunk. He was doing that.
Not excusing it, but at the same
Yeah,
time, yeah.
yeah. When a girl reveals they 17, just
Oh yeah,
leave it
no,
alone.
get the fuck away, get the fuck out of there. That is a no. That is red zone.
Hell out of that.
Yeah, you should. The first thing that should be playing in your head is Danger Zone by what's his name, Kenny Loggins. Highway to the danger zone. But but yeah, now fucking on the real, that should be the first thing that plays in your fucking mind. Because I'm like, how the fuck you out here talking with all these kids and you have girls that are of age that would actually be with you and actually want to be in that situation? You know what I mean? You know how many girls out here, these fucking wannabe Instagram models and shit that are looking for an opportunity? Bad motherfuckers looking for an opportunity to get some clout. All they have to do is,
Jim Bad.
yeah, gym bays, trying to fuck, and then you guys fuck with little kids, like disgusting motherfuckers, dog. And so,
Yeah, I want me a gym baddie. Once we start making it big, hey, are you gym bitches that be making videos and
and so Jimmy,
showing y'all ass,
yeah,
showing y'all gym body?
yeah, so Jimmy, like, what's going on? There's a second person around you that's a pedo. So, and not to mention, you are also borderline, questionably a pedo yourself. Like, what the fuck's going on, Jimmy, over at Mr.Beast and shit? What the fuck's going on over there, dog? Like, it's getting bad. And not to mention, he got caught with the whole, or pretty much, it looks like it looks bad because he was doing illegal gambling online. He was doing illegal giveaways. So what he'll do is he'll be giving out like on live stream. He'll be giving out a shirt or a sweater. All you have to do is buy his shirt or something, and they'll
Oh yeah, shit like that.
and all you do buy this shirt and you have a legal giveaway. We'll give you something. I can't remember what they're giving away, but then the thing is, once that the timer ended, they never revealed the winner, never sent the money out to the winner. They just moved on.
Oh,
So that person got fucked and they bought the shirt for nothing. So you know what I mean? There was no winner, and they're doing it.
a lot of companies do that shit.
Yeah, and so they're fucking people over, which technically is illegal, and you have to have a gambling license too to be doing some shit like that, or a legal something giveaway license. It was something you gotta have. But yeah, so supposedly you're getting caught up in that. That's something that was actually illegal. And then the guy who exposed that is supposedly he received a cease and desist. I believe it was something Dogwad or some shit like that. That's his name. He's a former employee of Mr.Beast. And so, yeah, he got cease and desist from Mr.Beast. And yeah, so far, I don't think I've heard anything from, what's his name, Jimmy himself or Jimmy make any statements about it or some shit like that. I don't know really. If somebody already has or if he already has, hit us up in the comment section. But yeah, yo, I mean, it's fucking crazy, yo. It really is because I'm just like, you guys can do shit the right way. You guys have been giving away money and houses. You guys have been doing shit, and you guys been the angels of fucking YouTube, really. When it comes to doing good shit, you guys are affiliated with that. And now
Yeah.
it's turning into a whole fucking it's coming downhill. And so right now, you guys, what you need to do is start reevaluate all your shit, or fucking step down and let somebody else run that shit, like on the real. Because I mean, you're gonna lose your channel that has over 300 million subscribers. 300 million subscribers, dog. Imagine, imagine the amount of power you have on YouTube with 300 million subscribers. When Mr.Beast drops a video, people wait a whole day just to drop their video. Yeah, like reactors will wait a whole day and shit because they don't want to get caught up with them, or they don't want people to not watch their shit. Like they'll leave your live stream in the middle and go watch a Mr. Beast video easily, because Mr. Beast knows how to come up with good content, knows how to do. He knows how to watch watchable shit, and then he's also being accused as well of lying about the giveaways or lying about the shit he gives away during the videos, which honestly doesn't matter to me, because I mean it's entertainment at the end of the day. Doesn't have to be real, kind of WWE style. If it entertains people, who cares? But but yeah, if anything, we could probably end it right there. But overall, if you're a YouTuber or somebody that's getting big, leave kids the fuck alone, dog. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, fucking with little kids. I mean, it makes no sense. If you are a pedo, stay the fuck offline. Leave kids the fuck alone. Start driving around in those white vans again by the parks. Nah, just play. Just play. Don't fucking do that bullshit. Nah, but the thing is, kids are not doing that anymore either. So I get why some of them are like doing shit online and starting off YouTube channels and doing weird shit. Because kids aren't going online no more. We're in the now and the generation of tablet babies. I don't know if you've been seeing that shit. We got tablet babies now. That all you have to do is give them a tablet, and whatever content that baby's watching through the tablet is raising your baby. So we're in that generation of tablet babies now. So yeah, I get it. That's the only way to really get to your kids. But stay the fuck off, man. On the real, it's like fuck off all y'all. On the real, all you pedos and shit like that. Go fuck off somewhere, dog. On the real, stop making fucking channels. Stop, and YouTubers, stop collabing with fucking pedos. If you're a fucking weirdo, stay the fuck home. Do not leave. Honestly, to keep it real, I don't give a fuck what you do. Just stay away the fuck from kids, dog. On the real.
Yeah.
Like just that simple. You're a fucking weirdo. Stay the fuck away from kids. Period. Leave the kids the fuck alone. It's that simple. Anyways, it's been real, y'all. And hot damn, we've been at it for an hour and a half. Let's go to fuck to sleep. Get ready for tomorrow, y'all. Thank you for not going to bed. Thank you for listening to us. And it's too easy.